What's up, guys? Welcome to my channel. If you're into here, make sure to hit that red button, the subscribe button, and turn on post notifications so you never miss another video. If you guys do happen to enjoy this video, check out my other car content under my page. But today we're going to take a dive into this engine bay of this classic American muscle car, the 1968 Pontiac Firebird. Now, under the hood of this baby is a 4.1 liter overhead cam making around 195 horsepower. They did have a higher performance model, which was a 4-barrel carburetor making around 215. Now, this was the Sprint 6, and DeLorean, while engineering this, had in mind of all the V8s of its time. Now, however, while this engine was very high revving, could compete with the most powerful engines that were being produced, and very efficient on gas, this was just a little too ahead of its time, and not many people were looking for this. They wanted the classic American muscle V8 engine inside of their car, and DeLorean just didn't keep the output that he had hoped for. Although this engine is still today one of the most rare engines in a Firebird or any Pontiac car ever produced. And let's take a deeper dive into the engine, talk about what makes it so special and how unique this engine really is. So unlike most engines from that time, which had the push rod valve system, this had an overhead cam, making it more fuel efficient, had better airflow, and had a higher rev potential. Now, this was one of the first engines to have a nylon timing belt instead of the traditional gear drive or chain timing belt. Now, so this is something we do take for granted, as most engines today have this nylon timing belt. So without this, we might have never had the nylon timing belt and stuck with the chains, which would have made our engines a lot less efficient. Many wonder how it drove. Now, this thing drove like a piece of art because of the inline six, and it was able to keep up with the V8s of its time. It had a greater balance from the front to the back, and it was so good on control. Now, this was something really special that DeLorean had crafted and made this such a unique piece of Pontiac history. Now, this had a 10.5 to 1 pressure ratio, which was very high as a manual transmission, and it could rev up to 6,000 RPM. Now, as a true innovator, DeLorean, who also made the DMC 12, I'll put up on the screen right now, you'll recognize it from the infamous movie Back to the Future, had made something very special once again, which was this straight six. Now, unfortunately, this was ahead of its time, making this a rarity, and a lot of people didn't have the money to produce this engine like Pontiac had hoped. A lot of people preferred the push rod valve system instead of the overhead cam because it was a lot less expensive to make, or instead of the push rod valve, they would just go to the classic American muscle V8. Unfortunately, this was stopped being produced in 1969 as no one was really buying it and no one was really interested. Now, for the past 50 years, these mechanics, and these car collectors have been searching for, the V8 Firebirds, leaving this to be one of the rarest engines in Pontiac history. Now, this was truly something special as it innovated all American engines, all American cars, and as it was one of the first cars to have the nylon timing belt, like I said earlier, and without it, you would never know what cars might be today. Let me know down in the comments, do you think Pontiac should have continued on with this engine with the DeLorean's legacy in making this part of our engines today? We are doing a goal. If we reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of, let's say, August, we will be doing a giveaway. I will not be disclosing what that giveaway is yet, but we'll be talking about it a little in the next video, so make sure you stay tuned. Hit that notification button so you know when to come back to the next video to see what the giveaway is all about. But I want to say thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to hit that like button. We already hit a goal of 50 subscribers, which is just insane. I had only posted 2 videos, and this is only my first week of YouTube. So I want to say thank you guys so much again, and I will see you guys in the next video.